I want to speak on something very important, and I don't expect anyone to take from take my word for it, or to take this all seriously, or feel what I'm feeling or anything. But yeah, I just saw some remarks earlier, and I was just thinking of things throughout the day. It's just, again, things that I don't think you can really get of greater importance than things like this. Yeah, it's just a reminder. Different things overall. This came from somebody being like, "Oh, we need to, you know, keep people from procreating so much and everything, all that sort of thing." But really, different areas do have an issue with population, but overall, the truth is, like, as a planet, that's pretty much a myth that there is this great overpopulation problem. We could have, with different systems being changed, like massive changes, like phasing away from animal agriculture, commercial fishing, extracting, petroleum products and other, like, natural resources, different things, and, yeah, just stopping tearing down so much stuff in different ways. There are other things, I don't even know every aspect of everything, but with different things, like, we could have a place where everyone has a healthy, long life, is guaranteed health care, food, a place to live. No more people, having an impossible sort of... It's like, how are we supposed to work up from something that it's negative, right? So it's like, yeah, these things, with these changes, we really could... It's not some utopia or anything. It's not some... Because often, yeah, a utopia is usually a dystopia. But we could have a realistic... Like, a lot of places are already on their way to do smart things and everything. Like, we don't even need... Like, we take little steps until there's some breakthrough where it's, like, totally, like, just 100% renewables for everything. We can install what we already know that's a little bit better, still has some waste, but is better than burning fossil fuels and different things. And but on the way there, with extracting some of these natural resources while we're trying to get to being a lot better than that, yeah, have it be to where there's no fucking exploitation of people, whether it's literal, like, slave labor, or just, like, not paying anywhere near enough. That applies to all sorts of things. It could be fucking basketball shoes, it could be, our phones and computers and all sorts of products. Yeah, like, we need people in charge that actually are, like, well-versed in things and actually, like, care about the thing that they're a part of, not just, like, oh, we're gonna make the most money. And, yeah, different things. I've also seen people talk about, with advances in medicine, because, yes, I want a place where everybody has what they need, and all these diseases are worked on. We have better, put more money into that than... Yeah, let me say that. People talking about how many all the medical advances and different things that come from, like, advanced research from the military and stuff. It's like, okay, but you're not making any point. You could have that without all the brand new fighter jets and everything that costs trillion, like billions and billions and billions of dollars. Like, again, we're set up in the United States to have, like, record-breaking funds going towards that. It's like, no. Living in fear that some crazy... Maybe because they have plans for something, but, like, no. There is no reason for, like... It's another thing. Have a place where hopefully people are better diplomats, don't have wars over ridiculous things, just fucking, like, measuring their dicks and shit. Like, people trying to actually be intelligent and speak with one another and come to natural, level-headed consensus and everything and all that. But yeah, we could have more money go into, yeah, like, medical breakthroughs, all sorts of things. It's just, that's the sort of thing that gives me stoicism, and like I want to talk about, and it's like I will always want to face my issues and be strong. And I've been having some different weird physical stuff here and there and everything, but like there are things that I always like I want to share and talk about, and it's like having, you know, interests in things that apply to big topics in just life, the well-being of everyone. Like, holy shit, like why aren't people more, I know there are some people, there are a lot of in Gen Z, more young people are being like, yeah, what, let's talk about this shit, what the fuck? We're not gonna have a place if we, fucking Elon Musk, like, oh, we're gonna have people settle on Mars soon. No, that's not the answer. That could be a thing if humanity survives to the point where it's like we've just, like, Earth is no longer an option, which is like unlikely with, again, the way things are going, but like let's fix things here first. Makes no sense. And you have serious health issues. If we have like space stations and stuff in the future, there's a lot of negative that comes with that, like deteriorating muscle and like mental struggles of like being like in cold darkness and stuff, like depending on where you're at. Yeah. But no, there was this guy, there's this, yeah, climatologist. He was like, if everyone knew what I know, more people would be talking about this, more people would be fucking terrified, because this is terrifying. And that's the reality. We are in a mass extinction. I'm not even talking about the climate change part yet. We're in a mass extinction. This is happening. This is happening, but it goes along with the climatology thing, because it's like he was sharing, yeah, the speed of everything, how quickly things have happened just with a few changes in the way humans do things, massive changes that make things a little easier and everything, but like we've got to work on things. In the meantime, like better electric public transit and everything, and I would have to face some of my autism anxiety stuff, because that I get frightened and that sort of thing. I would do it if it meant, you know, doing things. And I'm part of, you know, just like I take part in all sorts of things. I've used Amazon, I've used Walmart, I drive, what I do for a living, not the most perfect thing. I mean, veganism is better for the planet than using an electric vehicle and eating mostly meat and all sorts of things. But still, I'm not perfect. Like, until we have a realistic option for everyone, and like the people in charge give a fuck. Can you imagine that? An EPA, an Environmental Protection Agency, ran by people who are actual passionate environmentalists, like not people bought for, you know, other interests, like just people being like, okay, well, this is gonna earn us money. It's always about that. It's always about the richest people getting more money, and everybody gets screwed over. Everybody. And so many people will buy the lies and think that it's like, this is some worthy cause, like everything, no, everything's you'll see, it'll get better, it's just a process, like, this has been going on for a while. And no, Democrats, Republicans, like, none of it is acceptable, none of it is to the point where it's like, okay, we are in a crisis, multiple crises. Like one big, just like, okay, everybody pay attention right now. And like, I don't know the answer, because like, yeah, again, I'll talk about that. Be like, why would you vote third party or not vote at all when it's like, I don't know, maybe some of these people have a better answer. Maybe, you know, maybe I'm delusional. It's like trying to vote for the lesser of two evils, but it's like, I'm still enraged by things, because really bothered when it's like now our country is struggling so much and innocent people are going to have, a lot of people will have their rights taken away, and like this is getting dictatorship style, like textbook, like literal, like you can see things, they like what is going on, some of this is like the playbook, like classic old dictator scary bullshit, trying to like control what art is made, trying to silence people that speak out against the dictator. All these things, and again, big important part, who we have in charge now, the first time around, record-breaking things against the environment, against our health, things that would benefit us, like putting money in all the wrong places, and still people don't see it. Over and over, it's like, no, this is my president, this is, he's the good guy, he's the badass, he's always gonna ship everybody else that's bad away, and everything will be great for us. No, they don't care about us. Any of us. But, yeah, that's what's unfortunate. It's like a lot of these people, a lot of these bright minds that really care about issues, they need to somehow, I don't know, there may be, really, call it conspiracy theorists, but like prevention of that. It's like, no, it just would never happen. We've seen some pretty cool people and stuff, some outliers, some anomalies that is like, wow, really a politician who is very outspoken about corruption, like corruption in the government all around the world, different places doing things in fucked up ways. Like, no, this person actually seems to care about human life as a whole and like wellness and everybody having what they need. But that's so rare. But we need more people to, yeah, like every little area, every little branch of like the government of different places have people that really know what's going on, that really know, is that ever going to happen again? With that, it's like I voted for Kamala, and she lost because a lot of people didn't vote for her. A lot stayed out, a lot protested. Some of it's protests, some of it's people not caring. But yeah, maybe some of these people that aren't voting actually are trying to get some sort of movements. Not like, I'm not calling for like anything drastic. I'm just saying like, grassroots being like, let's educate people on all these issues, whether it's like social or, just overall, just life as a whole and everything. Like maybe people are putting some work in and trying to be like, let's educate young people to grow up to be very outspoken and passionate about human life and everyone feeling well. I don't know, I just don't, I'm going to continue to talk about things and share things that I think make sense, but it doesn't seem likely that we're going to get out of these crises that are very, it's coming soon, dude. That's not just scare tactics. Like, we're going to see worse things, and we're going to have to get used to it. And it's not our fault. It's mostly, yeah, the people that run things. It's like, what can we do, right? Again, what all can we do as just citizens of a country? It's really unfortunate. It's some of the darkest stuff there is. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. Yeah, we don't really have that much of an overpopulation problem. Like, we could, one way or the other, like, again, with a plant-based system and everything, we could feed everyone just the healthiest foods. Not have needless death of animals, stealing, separating families, and all this, different things. And again, with extracting less natural resources, precious natural resources, and we've got a lot of, like, a few different things, but, like, at the same time, we do a lot of damage, and, yeah, so maybe not precious, some things, yeah, but, it's more about just the damage that comes along with it. But we need again, it's not gonna just happen overnight, and nothing is perfect. You can debate it all you want, be like, oh, electric stuff, oh, it's not that much better. It's nowhere near as bad as, current day stuff, what all is happening. But yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. Looks really dark right now in our country, around the world. But yeah, I'll remain stoic, speaking about things. I just encourage you to really get out of your comfort zone in that way. I'm one to talk because with my autism stuff, it's like, I do a lot of the same things every day, but I've been stressed out about these things, and I really give a fuck, and these are the most important things. What could be more important than just life? Having everyone feel okay. Disease, being treated better. less fighting, less stupid bullshit. Anyway, love, I hope you feel well often. You deserve to.